The next thing I want to mention is a very powerful thing. Hashem, Chazal tell us that Hashem created this mouth of the donkey. The donkey spoke back to Bilam. It told Bilam, how are you going against Hashem? What an unbelievable thing that a donkey that he was close to actually spoke back to Bilam. And think about what people would say afterwards about this donkey. This is the miraculous donkey that spoke back to this Rasha, Bilam. Chazal tell us that Hashem killed the donkey right after it spoke to Bilam. Why? The Kiddush Hashem would be incredible. People would say, look, let's believe in Hashem. Look, a donkey spoke to Bilam. This is it. Hashem had Rachmanis and covered up Bria's respect for humanity, that after Bilam got the message he needed to get, he killed the donkey. That even a Rasha like Bilam that went to curse Klal Yisrael, big Rasha Bilam, and yet Hashem had kavod habris, in the sense, kavod habriyos, that he would not let this donkey live and make a Kiddush Hashem. You see an unbelievable lesson, what it means to have respect, what it means to have emotion, to feel for another human being, even a Rasha like Bilam to a certain degree. Obviously, there's an inyan to dislike Rishayim, I get it, but Hashem was showing how far it goes to have covered abrias, that the donkey that would have made a Kiddush Hashem, by people would say this. Now there's another reason also, Avodah Zarah, people shouldn't make it into Avodah Zarah, the donkey, but that's the Shita I told you is also in the Medrash Bamidbar Rabbah, but it shows you the unbelievable covered abrias a human being has to have. That even Hashem said, Bilam got what he needed, he got killed at the end, I'm not going to overdo it by having this donkey go around and embarrass Bilam. You look in the Chumash, it's embarrassing, everything that Bilam did. No, Hashem is sending you a message that we need to have respect and covered habrias, respect for humanity, and understand that every human being has his weaknesses, but we have to try our best always to try to find the good, try to be as nice and careful as possible. But I want to tell you a diak that I had on the way here that is getting me so excited. Hashem maybe, this is a chiddush that came to me in the car driving here. Hashem maybe made this pi ha'asayin, bein hashmashais, something above the natural. Only that later on he's going to kill it anyway, to show you how far covered abrias goes. That I'll make it such a miracle, that I'll make it one of the 10 miracles, and the other ones are helping Klal Yisrael, helping Moshe Rabbeinu, helping a Yid, helping Man, the Shamir to build the Beis HaMikdash. This has nothing to do with that. This is the only thing that has nothing to do with Klal. It has to do with just a Rasha. But Hashem made the mouth of the donkey to show that this is such a special thing, yet it makes it even greater, the fact that Hashem killed it. To show you how far covered abrias goes, to show you how far a human being has to go to understand another person, to care for another person, to feel for another person, to judge him favorably. Hashem doesn't want anyone to be ashamed more than he has to. It says, Chazal tells us many times, the Torah tells us, Chazal, that somebody that's even killed in Bezdin, and Nebuch got hanging, you take him off right away. You don't leave him hanging extra minute. Why? Because he got his punishment already. It's embarrassing for him. How a person, the Saita, the Isha Saita, she was embarrassed. She did things wrong. She secluded herself against her husband. That's bad. That's really bad. Yet, the embarrassment was so great, and she didn't do the sin, that she gets rewarded, that she has children if she doesn't have children, or she'll have a boy if she had girls only, or if they were short, they'll be tall. Whatever it is, the Chazal tell us, different shitas, the Gemara tells us of Rebbe Kiva, and different ones that said what's going to happen. So you see, unbelievable what it means, Nebuch, when somebody gets embarrassed, and how we're supposed to be careful not to embarrass another person.